Welcome to our latest YouTube video, where we take you on a spine-tingling journey through the top 5 horror stories that will leave you on the edge of your seat. From haunted houses to cursed objects, these tales are sure to send shivers down your spine. So, grab a blanket and turn off the lights as we delve into the realm of the supernatural and explore some of the scariest stories ever told. The Villisca Axe Murder House is a tourist attraction located in Villisca, Iowa, United States. It was the site of a gruesome mass murder that occurred in 1912, when 8 people, including 6 children, were murdered with an axe while they slept. The house still stands today and has been restored to its original condition, giving visitors a glimpse into the past and the horror of the crime. The Villisca Axe Murder House has become a popular destination for people interested in true crime and the paranormal. Many visitors report experiencing unexplained events such as strange noises, footsteps, and even the apparition of a man holding an axe. The house has been featured in numerous television shows and documentaries, including Ghost Adventures and Paranormal. Despite its dark history, the Villisca Axe Murder House has become a source of fascination for many people who come to learn about the tragedy and try to make sense of what happened. It serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the potential for evil to exist in even the quietest of communities. The death of Elisa Lam. In 2013, the mysterious death of a young woman named Elisa Lam at the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles, California, captured the attention of the world. The 21-year-old Canadian student had been traveling alone and staying at the Cecil Hotel, which was known for its history of violence, crime, and suicides. On February 1, 2013, Elisa was reported missing by her parents after they failed to hear from her for several days. Her body was discovered nearly 3 weeks later, on February 19, 2013, by a maintenance worker who had been investigating complaints about low water pressure in the hotel. Elisa's body was found inside one of the hotel's rooftop water tanks, which provided water to guest rooms and the hotel's restaurant. The circumstances surrounding Elisa's death were highly suspicious and perplexing. The rooftop water tank was difficult to access and required a ladder, which was found lying next to the tank. The tank's lid was closed and weighed over 20 pounds, making it unlikely that Elisa could have closed it herself. Moreover, the tank had been drained and refilled several times during the search for Elisa, raising questions about how her body could have gone unnoticed. The investigation into Elisa's death was complicated by the Cecil Hotel's history of criminal activity and bizarre occurrences. The hotel had been the site of multiple murders, suicides, and other violent incidents, including the infamous Black Dahlia murder in 1947. In addition, the hotel had a reputation for attracting transient guests and was located in a rough part of downtown Los Angeles. The case gained widespread attention due to the release of surveillance footage from the hotel's elevator, which showed Elisa behaving strangely and seemingly interacting with someone or something that was not visible on camera. The video went viral, and many theories were proposed to explain Elisa's behavior and eventual death, ranging from mental illness to foul play. Despite extensive investigations by law enforcement and private detectives, the circumstances surrounding Elisa Lam's death remain unclear, and the case remains one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries of recent years. The story of Carl Tanzler and Elena Hoyos. The story of Carl Tanzler and Elena Hoyos is a bizarre and disturbing tale of obsession and necrophilia. In 1930, Carl Tanzler, a German-born radiology technician, met Elena Hoyos, a young Cuban-American woman who was suffering from tuberculosis. Tanzler became enamored with Elena and became convinced that they were meant to be together, despite the fact that Elena was already married and had children. When Elena eventually died of tuberculosis in 1931, Tanzler became obsessed with preserving her body. He secretly moved her corpse to an abandoned airplane hangar, where he spent the next 7 years attempting to preserve her body with a variety of embalming fluids and wax. During this time, Tanzler frequently visited Elena's corpse, dressing her in clothes, applying makeup, and even inserting glass eyes into her skull. He also built a shrine around her, which he filled with flowers and other tokens of his affection. In 1940, Elena's family discovered that Tanzler had been keeping her body and reported him to the authorities. Tanzler was arrested and put on trial for wantonly and maliciously destroying a grave and removing a body without authorization. However, due to the statute of limitations, he was not charged with any crime. The case gained national attention, and Tanzler became something of a celebrity. He even attempted to capitalize on his notoriety by exhibiting Elena's body in a sideshow attraction. However, the exhibition was quickly shut down by local authorities. Today, the story of Karl Tanzler and Elena Hoyos remains a macabre curiosity and a cautionary tale of the dangers of obsession and unchecked desire. A brutal story of sexual abuse. In 2008, one of the most horrifying cases of captivity and abuse was uncovered when a man named Josef Fritzl was arrested in Amstetten, Austria. It was discovered that Fritzl had kept his daughter Elizabeth captive in his basement for 24 years, from 1984 to 2008, when she finally managed to escape with 3 of the 7 children she had given birth to while in captivity. Fritzl had constructed a dungeon in the basement of his family home, where he kept Elizabeth as a prisoner, subjecting her to physical, sexual, and emotional abuse for over 2 decades. She was forbidden from leaving the cellar, and all communication with the outside world was cut off. During this time, Fritzl fathered 7 children with her, one of whom died soon after birth, while 3 were raised in the basement with Elizabeth, and the remaining 3 were taken upstairs and passed off as foundlings left at the doorstep. The case came to light when one of the children who lived in the basement with Elizabeth became seriously ill, and Fritzl allowed her to be taken to the hospital, claiming that the child had been left on his doorstep. However, hospital staff became suspicious of the circumstances and alerted the police, leading to the shocking discovery of the underground dungeon where Elizabeth and her children had been kept. Fritzl was arrested, charged with a range of offenses including rape, incest, and murder, and was sentenced to life imprisonment. The case sent shockwaves around the world and raised questions about how such a heinous crime could be committed in plain sight for so long. It also shed light on the importance of detecting and preventing domestic violence and abuse, and the need for society to do more to protect the vulnerable from such atrocities. The Haunted Doll. The Haunted Doll is a popular urban legend that has been around for many years. The legend tells the story of a doll that is believed to be possessed by a spirit or ghost. The doll is said to have the ability to move on its own, change facial expressions, and even speak. Many people claim to have had supernatural experiences after coming into contact with the doll. There are many different versions of the story of the haunted doll, and it is often difficult to separate fact from fiction. Some people claim that the doll was once owned by a young girl who died tragically, while others believe that the doll is connected to an evil spirit or demon. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, many people believe that the haunted doll is a real phenomenon. There have been numerous reports of people experiencing strange occurrences after coming into contact with the doll, including objects moving on their own, strange noises, and feelings of unease or terror. In recent years, the haunted doll has become the subject of numerous books, movies, and television shows. While some people dismiss the legend as nothing more than a spooky story, others believe that there is something truly supernatural at work when it comes to the haunted doll. Whether you believe in the legend or not, it remains a popular and enduring part of contemporary folklore.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope that our content has given you chills and kept you on the edge of your seat. We always try to bring you the best of the genre. We hope you've enjoyed our selection of content. We are always striving to bring you new and exciting material, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. If you have any suggestions for future content or just want to reach out and connect with us, don't hesitate to leave a comment or send us a message. We love hearing from our audience and appreciate your support, so until next time, stay thrilled.